Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. This is going to be, a sort of varied read, and it's going to span over the next couple months. It's what sort of, as I hear certain zodiac signs, what they're going to be experiencing and what they're going to be going through in terms of progress, switching of jobs, homes, romance, soulmates coming in. It's going to be a whole big spaceship of information as it comes in, because these are new cards and they're very powerful and unique. In fact, I don't know if you've heard of these before, but they're Oracle of Visions by Ciro Marchetti, and they're remarkable. I mean, they really project a lot of energy and messages all at once, so I thought I would do a fun read with them. I'm very excited. So for all my patrons out there, too, I want to let you know, today and tomorrow is when all your privates that are accompanying your tiers will be delivered. I really, really love April 1st for private and personal reads. There's something about the energy on that day, that new, fresh ace of an April. And there's a couple of you where you're right in this miraculous transition phase. So yours will arrive tomorrow, because I'm getting up extra early to do some of those, because some of you guys have some tricky positions you're in right now, and it's like there's a shifting of energy. So your things will be here today and tomorrow. I'm very excited, and I want to thank all the new patrons that joined. And right when I said that, my thing went off that said Patreon. I mean, my patronship has doubled in the last few days due to all you guys coming to get the course, which I really appreciate. And I want to save you money. I mean, when it's released, I'm going to, be charging $100 and upwards, but for $1 you can come join it and get it, and that also helps support the channel. And I'm really finding such top-notch information that's just true psychological mechanisms in our brain that respond to feeling good, and somebody making us feel good about ourselves and them, and creating a picture of them together with you. And in the male mind, it's important that they have a positive sort of mysterious, fun adventure to look forward to and a big part of this is to not text bomb people when you're texting them and answering them. Wait for them to answer. Don't give them a whole flood of text while they're trying to go over. Keep it really simple, 1 or 2 texts, then you wait for them. There's a lot of funny little techniques that people aren't aware of that can either draw someone closer to you or repel them. And it's a very fine line, unfortunately, but I found some top-notch people that know what they're talking about, and I got their stuff together, and I'm delivering it to you over Patreon. So come have a look, and for $1 and supporting the channel, you can get all this information. I'm posting on there daily. So let's see what is going on with these Oracle Visions, because they look magnificent. So I'm going to give you a 3-card spread. We have number 1. I'm just going to let you go off the imagery and number, and also I put an accompanying piece of jewelry, and I'll tell you about that. So number 48, here we have a beautiful woman with a magic gold chalice. I gave also the Archangel Michael medallion to that, which is made of silver and gold as well. I put him on anytime I'm feeling like I need protection, for sure. So that's number 1. The second card is number 34, and it's a beautiful carousel horse that broke free, out to live its dreams. And then we have the Cosmos necklace with all these beautiful rainbow resins. And all this stuff is in my shop, my Etsy store as well, if you want to go check it out. Number 3 is the number at the top is 52, and it's a beautiful woman. It looks like this reminds me of Alice in Wonderland, when they had all the different mechanisms for time there, right, in the Time Master. So we have that, and then we have a beautiful feather necklace, and I have an Indian theme there with 2 turquoise rings as well. So I'll let you make your choice. And I'll begin. These cards, it's so funny how I can pour over so much information and nothing comes up, and then all of a sudden I'll see a whole slew of remarkable oracle cards, and I'll research them, because I don't want to have overlap in some of if you have a lot of oracle cards, you can lack variety in what some of the sentiments are if you are continually going with the same author. So when you really mix it up, you get some really cool new insights. So we're going to see what's going to go on for group 1, and you are number 48. So this card represents your choices, your risks, and your consequences. So men anger the gods with their pride, and in order to punish them, the gods looked on as Pandora opened her box, letting chaos loose. So that's Pandora in her box, right? So our acts invariably result in consequences, both good or bad. So there's a balance to be struck here. Unless we try, we will never know that in turn, this may be the last opportunity that will gnaw away if not acted upon, right? But equally so, we are fully appreciative of the possible repercussions that may result. So basically what this is about is thinking things through. If I do this, will it result in this? Like if you have a plate of 5 pounds of cheese fries in front of you and you're going, I wonder how I'll feel after I eat this. How do you think you're going to feel? You know what I mean? Sometimes it's desire that is just knocking at the door and you feel like you have to answer an impulse. I want to eat something that's terrible for me. I want to buy a new car so I look zesty and fast in my Ferrari. But really, what is the result? Is it going to put you under financial duress? Really thinking through things, right? So yeah, I love this. So here's a regal queen, and she's opening a jewel egg-shaped treasure from which flies a column of fairies glowing like fireflies. They're free. What is unclear is whether the outcome of this release will be reflected on with fondness or regret. These fairies could be pissed they were locked away in the first place and go on a revenge fairy spree. We don't need any of that, right? Or they could garner her with lucky wishes and love. We never know, right? So before we flip the lid on anything, we really need to think it through. Oh, I love that energy for that. So I am going to pull you a magical time card because I feel like a lot of you are up for a choice that's coming the next couple months. I feel like a lot of you are contemplating leaving relationships that don't work for you anymore, leaving jobs where you feel undervalued. You know, just cutting people out of your family that have been kind of like a succubus or parasite, just wanting things from you but not giving you anything in return, and who needs that? So now is your time to step into confidence. Rise up and stand tall. Feel the fire in your soul and be bold. Absolutely. I feel my best if I'm going out of my way for somebody and all of a sudden I can read into things. There's passive aggressive because they, I'm very giving and I will fill a tall order. And when people want more on top of that, then it starts to reek of entitlement and ungraciousness. And you have to stand up for that. If you're doing something for somebody, like at work, you did a project or you went out of your way to help somebody paint their home, whatever you did to help them, and they're not completely gracious about it and, really showing that they appreciate you, that's it. Be bold. Last gift I give you, thank you very much. I'll see you at the door. That's what we have to do for people because they don't realize sometimes boundaries are set for a reason and they'll constantly try to push them, especially if, you know, they're kids and things like that. So you really have to set it, and you're going to, and you're not going to put up with any more bull. And I really love that. You've got one more too. Yeah, I really want, oh, nice. So action. Yeah, you really got the action animals here today. Stop hesitating. Movement creates the magic. Nothing can hold you back. I can't stipulate this enough because we can get in our head and get so busy and we get kind of like on that cycle. Like, if I do this, this will happen. What if I do this? Oh, do I have enough time? We start questioning ourselves, our ability, and our time frame. That's bullshit. Just start going. I'll give you an example today. I have a whole slew of things that I'm studying up in the air, and I have some obligations and some fun things I want to do with my family too. But what I have to do is relegate time frames and be practical about it, right? But I didn't hesitate. I didn't sit there. I even had an issue with all the cats were going bonkers this morning, and one actually attacked me. My daughter's male cat attacked me, and I was like freaking out, and I wanted to cry because I knew he was just upset because all the other cats were fighting. And I just went and I took a super cold shower. I relaxed. I breathed. I put this on. I was dancing around and I calmed down. But that's the thing. I took action. I didn't sit there and plot the death of this cat, nor did I, have a pity party. I'm like, things happen. Keep it moving. And what always makes me feeling better is to do a read and handle my cards and get in this energy with my guides and everything. So now I'm already feeling better, and I love to connect with you guys and provide you with some fun stuff. And I always want to have at least one video for you a day because you guys show your appreciation in so many ways. Sometimes it brings me to tears. I really can't tell you enough how much I appreciate you. You're so lovely. So let's see what's going on with this. So basically, yeah, I feel like it is time for you to step into something. I feel like there's an undervalue, underappreciation, something in work, family, or relationship. You need to push by and say, listen, these are the rules now. I put up with A, B, and C for so long, but it does not work for me anymore. People change, their standards change, and you're stepping into that power, and it's going to be remarkable. So love and light to this group. Feel free to watch all of them because they're all going to carry certain messages, and some will apply, some will resonate. Just take what goes and use it and put it in your tool belt. Okay, so also, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. And please come see me on Patreon. Come get this friggin' amazing course. And it's funny, I've been posting my people's text and Instagram things that they're getting from using these tips, and they are remarkable. Like I said the other day, and my one that I love because it's so sweet, it's like he's already saying, I feel like I'm a little nutty, but I feel like I'm in love with you, and it's very touching, it's very sweet. But these things work. They work on the premise that everybody needs to feel loved and valued, and if you go about it the right way, it can be yours for sure. So come on over to my Patreon page. I'd be happy to have you there. It's a wonderful tribe. So now we're going to go on to number 2. I love this card, I think, the most out of the entire deck for the beautiful artistry and the imagery of that once frozen in glass carousel horse. It just breaks through. It's so beautiful. And I was reading some of these last night. I was very touched. So this is actually about breaking free and chasing a dream. A horse is the projection of people's dreams about themselves. Strong, powerful, beautiful. It has the capability of giving us escape from our mundane existence. Finally breaking free, a real horse embodying a true inner spirit escapes the carnival shell, which represented his existence up until this point. The constant repetition of finally ending soars through the glass of confinement. His escape and transformation is witnessed with awe and incredulity, but also with envy by those he leaves behind. I'll give you an example. Part of this was my life journey when I left my job, and I go back there and I see everybody looking like robots at this one place. The unpleasant people, some people at work in that industry because they really love what they do, but the people that are just there for a paycheck and they have an air of cruelty, selfishness, and all that, it's like that. And I just left, and I was really lucky. Within a month I was successful at what I was doing, but it was my dream. And I feel like you have a dream. You have so many opportunities to live your life's purpose and path with utilization of your passion. Your passion is what's going to drive you. It's going to make you financially secure. It's going to make you so fulfilled, and you're not going to be able to wait to get out of bed and partake in the energy that surrounds you because you're doing something that you absolutely love. And I feel like if you guys chose this, you really are. You're getting out there. You're going to you're going to be just drinking your inner spirit, and you're going to escape through the dreams of what may be right into the amazement of others, because they're not going to believe it. Your family members are going to be, if you want to sing, if you want to try out and you want to go to Tennessee. I feel like some of you want to try out for certain musical acclaim and contests. Do that. I feel like a lot of you might want to be published or also become people on YouTube that have whatever skill set you have. There's so many light workers right now because this is like the age of Aquarius. I absolutely believe this. We're all moving into this high pressure, light sort of energy in the universe that is breaking through and saying, listen, you need to be aware why are you living in this friggin' caveman state? Like, I need to perform, I need to seem. Who cares about seem? What we need to do is be our authentic selves. And that's you. You're like, I have dreams and I'm going to go right into them. I'm tired of this weird repetition. That's not me. I don't want to be on this carousel anymore. I'm out of here. So this is wonderful to go with it. Expectations. Be open for whatever comes next. It might just be the music your heart's been waiting to hear. See, a lot of you guys, I'm hearing music everywhere, writing music, writing lyrics, learning that guitar, learning that piano. I'm hearing music everywhere, and I'm seeing musical notes, and I'm seeing a lot of you are going to rise to acclaim. You're going to be writing for some pretty serious singers as well. You're going to be taking lessons. I read this thing the other day, and I do believe it's true, that everybody does have a talent in a musical capacity to sing. It's like any other tool, you have to hone it. It's like a voice. You hear certain speakers, right? They really grab you, they resonate. It's because they have a lovely kind of honey texture to their voice, and it resonates and it makes you peaceful, right? I, for one, don't particularly love shrill voices. That shrill laugh, high pitch, it aggravates me because I'm clairaudient. I'm very sensitive in that regard. But I feel like we all have that natural talent, and you're going to just try. That's all you got to do. Try. Sing your little heart out, because it's going to get you places and it's going to get you recognition. As well as you people, yeah, I feel like you're very lyrical, but I also feel like some of you are going to break through the acting door as well and do supremely well. Like, you're just going to hit that one thing. You're going to get 1 or 2 commercials. Somebody's going to be watching those and go, that's our guy, that's our girl right there. You're just going to stand out because you're you, and that's important. So energy also, your life force is flowing. Open yourself to receive the power from within. Yeah, when we think that we can do it and we know we can do it, guess what? We absolutely do it. We end up with this kind of odd fearlessness that just propels us. And create an energy ball. I do this unique thing, and I didn't even know that, I hadn't read that people do this. I just started doing it. I would put sea salt in between my hands and rub them. Then I would rub them in a circle, and then I would get the sea salt off, and I would rub my hands really fast and then face my hands towards each other. Try that. Rub your hands really fast together in a circle and put your hands together. Your hands will push apart. It's like you've created an energy ball, and it starts to like work inward, and it really gets you honed and motivated and circulated towards what you need to do. So yeah, you guys are on the move. You're on the right path. You're starting to drop any fear aspect in your life and just say, hey, I got this. And it's really beautiful. So that's your energy number 2. And feel free to watch 3 too. It'll have little bits of information, you know, that may resonate with you. So that's your group right there. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. Thank all you subscribers and all your beautiful comments. You guys are so endearing and sweet. I just love you. I love you guys. You're amazing. And all my links are down below if you need a private read. I get to those within 48 hours. April 1st is a very significant day for private read. So if you were thinking of getting one, get one tomorrow. I'm knocking them all out of the park tomorrow because there's something about that ace energy, new beginning of April, and I feel like as the approach of the summer equinox is coming, there's a remarkable flow of everything. I feel like it's the best time of the year for a lot of signs. Things only go up from there. Everyone's going to be in good spirits. It's really nice, and you're not going to go unnoticed at this time. Yeah, definitely. All you guys that are watching and you're hearing that, I feel like you are not going to go unnoticed for sure. So yeah, and come see me at my Patreon page. My course is doing remarkable, and I'm so excited. I want to bring this information. I want you guys that when you text somebody or you like them, they text you back. You hold their interest. You have time to formulate a relationship before, you know, they skip off because men can be flaky. And it takes a few little things and tweaks to get them to sort of lock down, and then you know you can relax. But it's a tricky sort of water to navigate for a while. So come check that out. Okay, now we're on to number 3. I'm very excited. So 32. I hadn't seen this in the book yet. I'm interested to see what's going to follow with this imagery. It's very striking, right? So let me see. 32. Is that 32? It's 52. Some of these fonts, when they're very like swivelly. It is such weird weather where I live right now. The rain is like pouring down, and yesterday was remarkable. It's crazy. So this is about direction, purpose, objectives, and taking the first step. Again, so very similar to both of these, just moving into your power and doing what you need to do, right? If one advances confidently in the direction of his dreams and endeavors to live a life which he or she has imagined, they will meet a success unexpected in common hours. That's by Henry David Thoreau. This is absolutely true. I am proof of it. I left a unfortunate situation where nobody cared about their work. They didn't care about each other. Nobody cared about anything. And I was like, you know what? I get home. I'm so exhausted. I can't even do what I love. And then I heard a voice say, well, why aren't you doing what you love? And I'm like, yeah, why aren't I? Bye. And now I started this. And this is going to be you too. You're going to just wake up and go, wait a minute. How many hours of a day am I doing A, which is something I don't particularly care about? How many hours am I leaving for my true purpose, my dream, my stuff I love, my painting, my singing, whatever it is? And how many hours is that? And this for you too, Lisa. How many hours did you relegate in the past for your study of how to make the perfect candle and use the essences and all that? And now you're deep in research and you're going to make this happen. I already feel it everywhere. You're going to be a great success because guess what? Now is the time. Purpose and direction, goals and plans. Without these, our life would be stagnant. They'd have little meaning, right? Have something to aim for. You need something to achieve here for sure. Reading, learning, seeing, experiencing something new. Setting goals is a journey. Even the longest journey starts with one step. Pick up a book on something you love or go on Pinterest, go on anything, YouTube. Well, I love this. Tell me a little bit about this. And all of a sudden it like opens that first door and you're like, you know what? I can understand this. This is doable. This is workable. That's what I had to do when I was starting my jewelry. I mean, some of my first pieces were ridiculous. Like I didn't know how to use the wire and tie it off right with the crimps and have it hold. And because I thought if I crimped it too tight, it would break the wire. So it took me, you know, it didn't take that long. It took a couple weeks. But of course, we're never going to start at genius level. It makes no sense to think we are. We are all going to be novices at some point. The beauty of it is sometimes it takes very little time. And you even heard that it's like it's not a normal time frame, right? It's like common hours. That's for other people. When we're doing what we love, that's on common hours. I can work from 5:30 in the morning to midnight. I won't even notice the passage of time and I will have the best time. I'm creating jewelry. I'm talking to wonderful people. I'm doing all this stuff. I'm counseling people. I'm helping people make their dreams come true. Time flies like ridiculous. So sometimes people will say, I have my game, I mean, my son or anybody will say anything. I have this today, don't forget. And I'm like, how the hell is it Friday already? Sometimes I don't even know the days of the week. And that's how you're going to feel like doing your dream job, passion, whatever it is. So your next card is dignity. Take pride in yourself and all that you have become. Feel honored by your choices, achievements, and actions. Actually, that's so wonderful with this, because we do teach others how to treat us. And if we honor ourselves, we care for ourselves, we know that this journey is worth traveling and our accomplishes are worth note. We're teaching other people that it is. If we always downplay everything or be like, oh, it's okay or whatever. Remember too, in this group, I feel like a lot of you receive compliments and you don't know how. The most gracious thing to do is say, thank you, I appreciate that. Never downplay it. It's like throwing an insult back at the person saying, you have crappy taste if you believe in me. It makes no sense. I don't know why people do that. Be gracious, say thank you. Pretty much they have good taste if they're complimenting you anyway, right? So thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, take a compliment. It's very important to realize that you are accomplishing things. Have your dignity. And again, sometimes if you're going someplace, put in a little bit of extra hour, because guess what you got now? Kapow! I love this. I'm going to paint this today, I think. Call upon the elements. Focus your intentions. The greatest dragon is within you. Absolutely. If I feel overwhelmed, I take like an amazing hot shower. I have the best time. I relax. I go buy water. Elements will help us. We're made of water. But that's the thing. Focus your intentions, because where our intentions go is where our that's where our focus is. That's where our energy goes. That's where our results go. If you focus on things that matter and are important to you, that's where you're going to get your results. And sometimes when you get that little tidbit, whatever it is, your first sale of something you've created, an artwork or whatever, your first invite by somebody because, you went out there and tried socially, whatever it is, like go for it. You guys are going to be amazing. Yeah, it's coming for you. All this amazing stuff and opportunities. I'm very excited. So that's you guys. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe, and feel free to watch the other ones as well, because it's all about the power, the force, and the energy that's always within you, and you can tap into very simply. Okay, so all my links are down below. If you guys need a private read, I get to those right away. They take precedence. Everything else is down there. My Patreon page. Please come join and get the free amazing course that I'm offering. The results are stunning, and for $1 you can have $100 course. And I love the tribe over there. I'm trying to integrate. I'm going to have a Q&A pretty soon, because it's too fun. It's really awesome, and I'm very excited about it. And I want you guys to be able, I want everybody to feel loved, cherished, and get the results they need out of relationships. And sometimes it's only a few simple steps that we don't know about. I didn't know about some of these until I got this information last week. That's why I'm in blast off mode. But love and light to all you guys. And again, I can't thank you enough for supporting my channel, showing your love, coming in every day, leaving your great comments. I mean, you're amazing. And Vince something for doing all my timestamps, and all you guys, I mean, you're amazing. Lisa, you're fantastic, and your candle business is going to do so good. Stephanie, all the Stephanies, all of you guys. Madison, you guys are bright lights. Cherry, you're amazing. Hops, you guys, you invigorate me every day. I watch some of your stuff, and you're like healing energy through the television set for me, because you're the bomb.com. You're Goku.